Hi, my name is Taylor Nichols. I am a senior on the cross-country team. I have the women's outdoor record book that I'm looking at, and today I'm going to be looking at Debbie Myra's. She raced all the way back in 1987 and still holds 4 records, which is really cool. One that stood out to me is the 3K record. She's still #1 from 1987. That's really cool. Oh my gosh, and #1 in the 5K. Yeah, so that's really cool and inspiring. Here's another one. Oh, cross country. So she's All-American in cross country and track and field. That's super cool. And it's not a long list, and she's there 3 times. Dear Debbie Myra, thank you for paving the way for cross country and track athletes at Portland State. You've inspired me and many other runners and will continue to be an inspiration for future Portland State distance runners. You've set the bar very high, still holding the #1 3K, 5K, and 10K outdoor records. And this is going to continue to motivate us all to be able to reach our goals. Sincerely, Taylor Nichols.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Field. I'm a freshman on the women's basketball team. Today I'm here to acknowledge Claire Fauché and her run at the Big Sky tournament and overall legacy at PSU. Yeah, this is super cool. I mean, coming into PSU as a freshman with a whole new coaching staff and a really good team behind us with different elements, it's really cool to just see something that's an actual symbolism of the hard work that you can gain when you put it in and when you can get to that level. I watched her highlights. It was a bucket. She went 9 for 13 or something in field goals and leads the PSU with the 3-point makes at 8, which is super cool, and I hope I'm able to score like that. The way she made sure to shout out her team, it just shows that in order to win something like this and to be successful, you need to be a great leader on and off the court and have great people around you, but also be a great person. And I mean, the Big Sky Conference Championship really shows that that they were able to get the win against the Bobcats and take the lead in the final minutes. And you can see their celebration, that they were really happy that they were there, and it's cool that she got to experience that and that I could rewatch it for myself as a freshman here at PSU, and I hope to recreate that. Dear Claire, my name is Kaylee Field and I'm a freshman on the women's basketball team. Reading about your accomplishments at PSU and seeing the Big Sky Tournament trophy is super inspiring. However, the way you speak about your teammates and your trust in them is how I hope to be. I hope to be half as good of a leader on and off the court that you were. Thank you, Claire. From Kaylee Field and the PSU women's basketball team.
Thank you for everyone who has believed in me, that has pushed me to be my best, and that has loved me and cheered me on, especially when times have been hard. Go Vikes.
Hi, I'm Kamaria Hughes. I play for the women's soccer team, and I got the opportunity to learn about Kayla Henningsen and her legacy as a soccer player. Seeing these 3 trophies right here is very inspiring, and knowing that Kayla was here to contribute to all 3 of these is very just powerful, and I think that she really left her mark, and it inspires me to do better, and seeing these makes me want one for myself. Dear Kayla, as a female student athlete, I'm constantly reminded of how important it is to see women who paved the way before me. Learning about your journey shows me that the opportunities I have on the field today exist because of the dedication you showed throughout your career. Thank you for setting the standard and inspiring athletes like me to play with confidence and purpose. Sincerely, Kamaria.
Hi, my name is Maddie Haynes. I'm one of the captains of the Portland State dance team, and today I'm acknowledging Mina Ortega. Dear Mina Ortega, your passion for the art of dance is beyond inspiring to dancers across the globe. Your dedication and leadership have paved the way for dancers like me to confidently pursue our dreams and believe in our potential. Through your choreography, mentorship, and commitment to excellence, You've set a powerful standard for what it means to not only be an artist and an athlete, but also a leader. I am incredibly grateful for the opportunities you've helped create for me and other dancers alike. Thank you for continuing to inspire, empower, and uplift the next generation of dancers. Thank you, Maddie.
My name is Baylor. I am a senior on the Portland State women's golf team, and I'm writing a letter to Brittany Yada. The awards and the things she accomplished is incredible. Like, I couldn't even imagine doing that myself, so to see someone else doing that, like, it's just crazy. Something like every golfer wants to win a championship and even a tournament, so the fact that she won multiple and just got so many accolades while she was doing it, it's just crazy, but super inspiring. Dear Brittany, first off, thank you for paving the way for young female golfers like me and my teammates. You showed us what it's like to have determination and success both on and off the course. All of your Big Sky accomplishments, school records, and professional success have showed us what Portland State is all about. Knowing that someone who once walked the same fairways and represented the same program and has gone on to accomplish so much motivates us every day. Thank you for being a role model and leaving an inspiring legacy for female Viking athletes. Sincerely, Baylor.
Hi, my name is Willow Watson. I am on the volleyball team here at Portland State, and I'm writing to Linda Black. Dear Linda Black, it is an honor to reach out to someone whose impact on Portland State volleyball is still felt decades later. You highlight the characteristics of leadership, excellence, and competitiveness. Your legacy continues to inspire athletes like me who are proud to follow in your footsteps. Thank you for everything you've contributed to this program and for paving the way for generations after you. From Willow.
Hi, my name is Akanesi Latu Alves, and I'm a track and field athlete at Portland State, and I'm writing a letter to Jerome Black. Jerome Black was a sprinter in 2013 to 2018. She ran a 6.86 in the 55 meters in 2013. She ran a 7.27, in the 60 meters in 2013, and she ran a 24.55 in the 200 meters. What comes to mind when I see these times is probably a lot of the hard work that goes into everything that she was able to do. I imagine that the work that was put in was probably a lot more than people saw. Yeah, she seemed very disciplined. Her 4x1 team ran a 45.19, and in the 100 meters, she ran it in 11.39. Seeing how a Portland State athlete was able to win 4 back-to-back titles is very inspiring, and I think it just shows that anything is possible. It really feels like she paved the way for a lot of Portland State athletes, and it's very inspiring to see. Dear Jerome Black, your dominance in sprints and the legacy you built at Portland State continue to inspire athletes like me. Winning 7 individual Big Sky titles and never losing an indoor race shows what consistency, excellence, and confidence truly look like. Your impact helped define an era of Viking track and field and open doors for women who came after you. Thank you for setting the standard and proving what's possible when talent meets hard work. Sincerely, Nessie.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm on the women's tennis team, and I'm writing to Megan Govey. It is a lot. She's everywhere on the record, doubles and singles. It's crazy because I know how competitive our conference is, and to have 42 singles win, overall is crazy. She's been working hard, she's grinding, and I read the articles. It was just a long process for her, and I read how hard it was. And obviously I've been doing it for a year now, so I know what it takes to be able to get one win. And it's just crazy to me how she did it. Yeah, it definitely inspired me and everybody on that team, because when I told them about the record and what she said in that one article about her journey, yeah, it just showed to everybody commitment. You just trust the process. You just do the work, and it's gonna, pay off. And it's definitely one of my dreams to be on that record soon, hopefully when I'm, done with college tennis. So it definitely inspired me a lot, reading her journey and how much she worked hard on and off the court. Because I also thought it was just on court, working hard on the court. But no, like she's been, and what I've heard is amazing teammate, like off the court, very supportive. Like she's such a team player that it actually helped her on the court more than just, focusing on tennis and techniques and everything. So yeah, that was very, very, very motivational for sure, going into season 2. Dear Megan Govey, as an athlete, I know how heavy the pressure can feel and how hard it is to stay focused and motivated when things don't go your way. Reading about your journey reminded me that success isn't just about winning matches, but about pushing through doubt and staying mentally tough. Becoming the all-time wins leader shows the consistency and belief it takes to keep competing, even on the hard days. Thank you for motivating athletes like me to trust the process and keep showing up. Best regards, Hannah Abdelhamid.
My name is Gracie Walters. I play softball here for Portland State. I'm a pitcher, and this is my very last year, and today I'm gonna be writing to Terry Mariani. Look at some of this stuff. This is awesome. This is good stuff, right? The haircut is really good. But she's so awesome. Great history. So cool. Pro softball, that's so awesome. That's the dream for all softball girls right there. Definitely somebody to look up to, especially in this program. So awesome. Man, and the shorts back in the day. That's so good, so good. So impressive. That's such an honor to be able to have your name up on this wall for many people to just admire and, look up to. Such a great legacy. So, so impressive. So cool. Softball is one sport that just continues to grow every single year, and it's only becoming big now, but in my opinion, it wouldn't be big or even possible if it weren't for the women before us. And, her name is just it's something that deserves to be known and deserves to be heard. And the softball's big now, but we always have to remember who paved the way for us to be able to be here today. And so all of this history, all of her accolades, everything is just it's so impressive, and it just it makes me emotional, and I know it makes so many other softball players emotional, knowing that playing a sport like this that wasn't so big back then, and still making these awards and making yourself known is just all the more impressive than it is to be known today, I think. So it's just really, really cool. This program is built on every single woman that came before us, and we have to remember them. We have to take pride in that. So it's definitely cool that she definitely paved the way for us to even be part of a program that's that acknowledges who you are as an athlete as well as a person. Dear Terry Mariani, thank you for paving the way for athletes like me to be able to play college softball and feel like we belong in this space. Your generation and all female athletes before me didn't just play, you created opportunity, visibility, and a future for women in sports. I'm grateful to follow in your footsteps and to have strong women like you to look up to. Your impact on Portland State and women's sports is truly inspiring. From excelling across multiple sports to leading and shaping programs for decades. It's incredible to think about the doors you helped open at a time when women's athletics looked so different than it does today. Because of you, I get to play college softball in an environment that values, supports, and celebrates women athletes. You didn't just succeed in the game, you changed what was possible for those of us who followed. So thank you for paving the way and for leaving such a legacy to follow.